You know, I've been in the background kind of just watching what's going on social media, and I had to make a video, guys. So I'm here to just do what I got to do, man. Kevin Wesley and LaTruth exposed. It is what it is, man. I have to speak my truth. I have to speak what is necessary in order to get the message out there. Number one, there seems to be a lot of drama going on social media, a lot of back and forth, and it is what it is. But enough is enough. I got to speak this truth. I got to reveal what is going on so that you people know what's going on in the shadows. So I'm here to pretty much expose both of these guys for who they really are. Now, number one, I kind of caught a little bit of a stream from their sister. And there was a lot of drama going on, a lot of things that was said. It wasn't cool. I didn't like what I was hearing. And I believe they put the video on members only or something like that. And it's just unfortunate because family drama is now being monetized. You know what I'm saying? Now, I used to make videos about LaTruth, and there was a time when I was roasting him a little bit when he uploaded a GoFundMe. And his brother, pretty much Kevin, pulled up and was pretty much letting me know, like, yo, that's my bro. It is what it is. He's dealing with a lot of issues. And as a man, I could respect the fact that a man came to me privately and basically saying, in all sense and purposes, man, like fam, come on, bro. Like leave my brother alone, man. You know what I mean? So I made a video. I made a video to address that situation, basically say, you know what, I'm not making no more videos about your bro. You know what I mean? And he let me know about what he'd been through. And I also watched another video by another cat on YouTube that talked about a lot of stuff that LaTruth lost. Like, this man lost a lot of money, a lot of opportunity. He was at the top of the totem pole at one time. You know what I'm saying? Very, very popular. And he lost a lot. And their family has been popular on social media for a minute. And ever since he had his situation with his ex-wife, it's been a lot of drama, a lot of issues within the family. And my message today is for you viewers to understand that we all got family drama. We all have brothers and sisters that we had falling outs with. It's just that nobody knows about it. We all have relatives that we don't talk to no more, that we hate. You know what I mean? We don't want nobody to know. But what I'm seeing on social media is that everybody's having a great time being entertained by LaTruth's issues, Wesley's issues. The sister claimed that they threw her under the bus and lied on her and various other things. And people are entertained by this family going crazy on social media. It's like we're sitting back with popcorn being entertained. But meanwhile, in our own family, we got drama that we don't take care of. You see what I mean? So I was kind of watching the stream and I saw the sister, her husband, I believe, he was just cursing out the brothers. And I'm like, damn, the way he was cursing them out. And I get it. You know, their sister's your wife. You know, you got to do what you got to do. You got to defend her. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's what a man's supposed to do. At the same time, dog, at the same time, if you listen and hear me out, how could that fix their relationships? If her husband is cursing out her brothers, calling them gay and various other stuff, disrespecting them. You know what I mean? It's nothing but fight words. That's not going to mend the family. That's not going to cause reconciliation. That's going to only create more drama, because now it's like, bro, you disrespected me so much on social media. How could I reconcile? And again, I don't know their whole family situation, so don't even come for me. I'm just sharing my 2 cents and my truth about what's going on. I don't know if Wesley and LaTruth disrespected their sister's husband. I don't know if they did that. If they did, then the sister's husband have every right to come back swinging and roasting. At the same time, that's not going to fix their family situation. It's going to only separate them even more. And while looking at the stream, you had a couple of people that were trying to offer some sort of advice to the sister. And what I noticed is that the live chat was basically instigating, saying, get that person off the panel. And man, that person need to be quiet. And it's not that the person needs to be quiet. The people that were coming up in there trying to instill some sense of influence that is positive to the sister was actually giving her good advice. But the viewers didn't want to hear that good advice. They wanted drama. They wanted drama. And that's how sick social media is, that a lot of times the people that be watching your videos be demons too. Sometimes influencers could be demons. But a lot of times it be the people that you have in your live chat that be instigating the drama. They just wanted to hear the sister talk about her brothers. They get amused by talking about other people. They love hearing other people drama. Meanwhile, their own families, and I'm referring to the people that are viewing the content, their families is all messed up. They don't even talk with their sister and their brothers. Some of you have issues with your own mother, your own father. You haven't spoken to him in years, and yet you got time to listen to other people drama on social media. Okay, LaTruth, his brother, and the sister got some sort of family issues going on. Who made us judge and jury about their situation when we got our own drama? We got our own family drama that we don't dare come on social media to share, because if we do, it'll be an issue. But we got time to talk about it. See, a lot of you came over here because you thought that I was going to come online to drag Kevin, to drag LaTruth. No. You're here because you love drama. But you don't want to go home to your mama and tell her that you apologize for the dirt you've done. Instead, you congregate on social media to hear about Kevin Wesley, LaTruth, and his sister's drama. Their drama shouldn't even be on social media. Because once it hits social media, it gets monetized. And once people start making money from drama, they can't stop. You can't stop the drama now. Now, every day they got to come out with a new video with the drama to get more cash apps, to get more super chats, to get ad revenue. And that's what happens when family starts, when you have family feuds on social media, it becomes content. And now it's monetized. And now they put the video on members only. Now, what is that for? To make money. Making money off of your family drama is wrong. It's wrong. I'm not saying you can't be a content creator and earn a living through social media, but when you're monetizing your family drama, that's sick. That's sick. Because the video could have stayed public for the world to see. But no, let's put it on members only, man. We got to make some money off this. This is crazy, bro. I got to make some money. Now it becomes a situation where it's like you can't take nobody serious. You know what I mean? I think personally with their situation, they need to just take it off of social media. Kevin, LaTruth, if you guys are listening, my thing is this. I didn't come here to expose you guys. That's to bring the crowd in here because they nosy. I understand they nosy and this is content. They come in here so I can instill some truth in them. The only reason why they pulling up is because they thought that I was here to drag you brothers, right? But that's not what's going down. I already told you. I don't got nothing to say about you guys in a negative way. I don't care if one of you cats got arrested. I'm not even making no videos about it because I'm a man of my word. What I'm here for is to just offer some advice. Now, maybe you may not take the advice, but I got to still speak the truth. Most of these people, bro, that is hearing about your family situation, they don't really care about none of you guys. And the more you try to prove yourself or speak your truth or share your side, nobody ain't listening. Nobody ain't listening. People are entertained by this at this point. And it becomes bad for business. As a content creator, anytime there's drama like that, it bothers it ruins opportunities. It ruins business. And people will say to themselves, I don't want to work with this person. I don't want to do business with this person because they got a lot of issues in their family. Think about an NBA player or a movie actor doing this. They would lose money. They would lose opportunity, endorsement deals. People would just distance themselves because they don't want no part of the negativity. You know what I mean? Anything that's regarding family need to be handled behind the scenes. In other words, if your sister comes online to speak her truth, I get it. I was kind of listening. She said that she's the one that, deals with a lot and she could take a lot of the beating, but, whatever. I'm not here to focus on whose side. I'm not here to take no sides. What I'm here to say is all the family drama shouldn't even be on social media. I'm not going to be on social media arguing with my brother, arguing with my sisters. I'm not going to be doing that type of stuff. That's embarrassing. For me personally, I think that's a bad look for me to be doing that. I feel that what needs to happen is LaTruth, Kevin, the sister, and her husband need to get off social media with the drama. Meet somewhere, right? And hash out all of this mess. Not on some Ray, I'm pull up, we're going to throw hands, all that other stupid stuff. Because I was hearing the husband in the video. But I get it. That's the sister's husband. So he's going to do what he got to do. You know what I mean? His job is to defend his wife at all costs. But that's her brother's. So it becomes something totally different. It's one thing if the husband is defending her from some ninjas that's just disrespecting her online or talking grimy. But those are her blood brothers. Those are her brothers. So it becomes a different dynamic. It becomes a different situation. So it's like, now, how do you recover from that? How did a brother reconcile with her brothers? Because y'all gonna have to see each other. Remember, you cats are not young. You cats are older now. So what if something happened? Somebody passed away, most high forbid. What if there's a funeral? What if something happened? What if something went wrong in the family and you need to have that family love, that family dynamic, that togetherness? If she's not connected to her brothers, who she's going to depend on? I get it. She got her husband to depend on, but her brothers, that's a whole different world of support. And that is something every sister needs. That's something that every woman needs. It's one thing to have your husband defend you, but your brother is supposed to always be there. Now, at the end of the day, if LaTruth and Wesley did something to offend the sister, then rightfully so, they need to handle that behind the scenes. You don't got nothing to prove to us in the public because in most cases, everybody's being entertained. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot of the people that might listen to Wesley, because again, Wesley has his own crowd. He has his own fan base that's going to rock with him regardless of what's going on. You know what I mean? They're going to side with him regardless. LaTruth got his fan base that's going to rock with him regardless whatever he got. Now the sister got her fan base. They're going to rock with her regardless. You know what I mean? Now her husband is now gaining fans and supporters. So when you think about it, the family is separated. And it's all out of entertainment for the viewer. Family business should not be on social media. It should not be on social media. And it should not be monetized. And don't get it twisted as if though, but all you content creators, y'all always making money. Of course, being on social media, it's a business. You're going to make money. But let's just be honest. We're talking about you and your family. We're talking about you and your siblings. That is not something you monetize. That is not something you collect cash apps from. That is not something you're trying to gather support from off the backs of your own relatives. That's crazy. That's not content creation. That is not content that I could watch over and over and over and be like, man, I'm really learning something from this. You're not learning something from somebody's family drama if there's no solutions. What I'm doing here is offering solutions. You had people that called in on the show that was on the panel of the sister. Some of them was a little long-winded with their preaching, but nonetheless, they were trying to stir the sister in a way to make her focus on being the better person. Because again, I don't know all the drama going on with their family because I don't sit online following all of that mess. I don't got that kind of time. I was just in the YouTube streets last night and I was just walking through the streets of YouTube, and I saw the sister was live with the husband, and they were there going off, and it is what it is. But the thing that I don't like is that this is a family that could be very successful if they unite. The thing is, things were said, lines were crossed, people got disrespected, and I'm pretty sure everybody is at fault on all sides. It's just who's going to be humble enough to squash the mess and say, okay, cool, let's reconcile, let's do what we need to do. To the sister's husband, I get it. She's your wife, dog, you got to do what you got to do. At the same time, dog, the way you were flipping, look, I get it. Your wife, you're going to do what you got to do to protect your queen. It is what it is. Salute. But those are her brothers. Those are her brothers at the end of the day. You could be angry. You could flip. But you also got to be respectful at the same time. Now, granted, if her brothers was disrespecting you, calling you out of your name, doing all of that Ray stuff, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? But if they weren't doing that, and you went off at the mouth flipping, calling them out of name, cussing them, calling them gay, all sorts of other stuff, that's out of pocket, fam. Because it just makes things difficult when it comes to the sister and the brothers and them reconciling. Because let's say, for example, the brother come out and say, okay, I apologize for what I did to my sister. It is what it is. And they make up. Now you and the brothers got drama now. Now you and the brothers are beefing. Now, anytime the sister want to come around her brothers, you got to stay away because the brothers don't like you. You know, now we got more strife because you had some words and they didn't like it. That's why it's always cool for family to resolve their drama and know how to be a support to the wife as much as you can without crossing over that line. And you folks that are viewing all of this drama got to use your brain and say, damn, do I want to continue seeing LaTruth, Wesley, and his sister go back and forth? Do I want to continue seeing? Is that the content that I want to see more and more of? Or do I want to see these individuals reconcile, get back to making real content, get into the bag, building their family structure, and doing what they need to do? Which one is it? Because according to the sister, she always had their back, according to her words, and she felt she was disrespected and dragged on social media. Now, again, I haven't seen all the evidence of what took place. If the brothers did her wrong, the brothers need to settle that behind the scenes, not on social media for us. It's not for us to see. It's for the brothers to go to their sister and say, look, sis, we love you. We did you dirty. We apologize. Go to the husband, because even though, look, guys, don't mix my words up and misconstrue what I'm saying. If the husband is flipping for his wife, he's supposed to do that. That's his wife. He ain't going to stand there and watch his wife get dragged and put in the mud and he don't stand up. So, of course, he going to do what he got to do. What I'm saying is, even though he got to do what he got to do, those are her brothers. So it becomes a very complicated situation on how to move. You got to really know what to do, because it can cause more separation and more hurt. Because now it's not just the drama between the sisters and brothers, but now the husband mixed mingled into this mess now. So in all essence, her husband got to do some apologizing too. Her husband got to do some repenting too. And if the sister said anything that's false to the public, she got to do some repenting too. She said that LaTruth, I believe, or one of the brothers lied about having cancer. That they lied about having stomach cancer. That's crazy. Because if it's true, she would have to provide that proof. You understand? Which creates more drama to monetize. But if it's false, that's sad. My mom's died of cancer. So when I heard that statement, I took that statement very serious. If your brother really experienced cancer and had an operation to remove his stomach and all that other stuff, and you put it out there in the social media streets that he lied about that can be very damaging to his reputation. That's not helping him. That went beyond family issues. Because to say that is to crucify your brother publicly. That's not helping him. It's one thing if they did you dirty, lied, dragged you, whatever they did. But to make up a story like that can be very troubling to the people. Because there's video and evidence that man was in a hospital. There's video and proof that man did, in fact, had to be rehabilitated. And, he can only eat but so much. So to say that, I think that was unnecessary. That was unnecessary. So I think that the sister, the brothers, the husband, all of them need to be apologizing to one another. But take it off of social media. Take it off of social media. The only time you guys come back on social media is when y'all done rectified all this mess. And we can see all of y'all at the round table together smiling. And your sister's husband, is cool with the brothers. And y'all can dap up and say, look, it was a heated situation. It is what it is. We reconciled. We had a few drinks. We hashed out all our issues. Everybody respect one another. The brothers respect the fact that the husband had to do what he had to do. No different than when you defending your brother, you do what you got to do. You'll go at anybody to defend LaTruth. When I was roasting him, you came to me privately like a man. I respect that because you came to me privately like a man and you was explaining some things that he's going through. And I fell back. I was like, okay, cool. I can respect that. And I made a video and I made it very clear. I'm not making no more videos about your brother. He got enough drama going on. I don't want to add no more pressure to that man's situation. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is you guys need to figure out a way of coming together behind the scenes, away from social media, because social media is also influencing the drama because they put batteries in your backs. They'll put a battery in LaTruth's back. They'll put a battery in Wesley's back. They'll put a battery in the sister's back. They'll put a battery in her husband's back. And before you know it, y'all are reacting on social media to entertain the people rather than reconciling with one another. So guys, I'm going to get up on out of here, man. I got to take care of some business. If you came over here to hear me roast or drag Wesley and his brother, that's not happening, right? I'm a man of my word. I came here to offer something positive. I came here to offer something that makes sense. And I know a lot of you people don't want to hear that because you want drama. You want to see Wesley and his sister and LaTruth fight. But you got drama in your family that you don't even want to deal with. Deal with your own family drama first. I'm out. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.